Well, back again. Just turned the camera off about 12, maybe 15 minutes ago, tops. That last video, I was, where was I? I don't know if we can focus in, but I was right down here. Remember I said the state capitol is right behind the trees. There it is. I'll zoom all the way out and show where I'm at here. Got it locked since I'm barefoot in the water. And I'm about 11 miles or so from home right now. It would be one heck of a walk. At least probably like 9.5 miles. Yeah, so that's the power plant. I don't know if you guys saw that on the news last week. We had some issues with the power plant here, and the one right by the coal center that I just rode past that on the that southwest path. Yeah, I think it made some kind of nationwide news there, man. They evacuated the dorms. They evacuated the state capitol. Governor Evers activated the National Guard for a moment there. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I got these guys here. So these guys are not impressed with me right now. But, I mean, they're a protected class here. But guess what? I'm a bicyclist. So I'm a protected class too, guys. So you can hate all you want, but man. How about that here in Madison too? This is how safe it is to bicycle in this town. We just lost a bicyclist earlier this week. I think Monday, a 56-year-old woman was hit up by Verona. So that's sad to hear. Heart goes out to her family. But last year was the first year I had rode a bicycle in 23 years. And all these trails that I just showed you so far today, none of these trails existed. The Military Ridge did. The Military Ridge existed when I was a kid. I rode that 25 plus years ago, a little bit of that. Just past Riley, so not even to Mount Horeb. But nothing else existed for bicycle trails. This is totally different. And when I was a kid, folks would like honk at me for riding on the streets. People would be upset at me if I was riding on the sidewalk. Now, no, everybody is so courteous. You live here in the Madison area, you gotta have a bicycle. To some of my friends out there, they're all refusing to have a bicycle. You can't even, from what you see from the roads, what you think you know about bicycling, that is not it. You're not even seeing 0.1% of the trails from the road, from your car. You're not even seeing 0.1% of what there is to see. It's one big park in Madison. Every inch of the trail is basically like you're in a giant park. You can pull over wherever you want, have a snack, make a coffee, burn a joint, whatever the hell you want to do. Madison. Pretty good amount of freedom here. About the lakes, for those that don't know, this is Lake Monona. This is our medium-sized lake that's just under 5,000 acres, I believe. There is a dam just on the other side of this. There's a dam up there on the other side of the Capitol. So, for folks that don't know, there is a lake 2 times the size of this just on the other side of the Capitol here. That Capitol is on an isthmus only several hundred yards. Less than a quarter mile. A quarter mile, I think, is about 400 yards. That's all that is right there. And you're looking at another lake 2 times the size. It's more. You can fit 2 of this lake inside the acreage of Lake Monona. This is Monona, by the way. And so that said, right down here, you go past Turville Bay, and you go through the Yahara River, right past Rutabaga, the canoe shop there, under the Beltline, and you're in Lake Wabisa, and you're in another lake. I think Wabisa is about 3,500 acres maybe, so it's a longer, narrower lake, so it's that far across right there. End to end, it's just a little narrower than this one, but I guess maybe north-south it's longer. Yep. You live around here, get that bicycle, get the canoe. If you can afford a Lumacraft, I can't tell if that's a Lumacraft or not. Used to do a lot of muskie fishing out there. And the best muskie fishermen on the planet live here in Madison, by the way. There are numerous guys in this town that catch 100 muskies a year. Me, I don't think I've ever caught more than 14 in a year. Alright. Grounding myself out here. Oh, you know what? While I got this camera rolling, I'm gonna do something that I noticed this weekend. I'm gonna take you guys along for this ride. Maybe these guys aren't gonna be happy. Okay. Now this might have just been in my head, but this weekend I'm down here in the sun. Burned down a little local cannabis. And I came over here. Maybe I'm just crazy, so I'm gonna try this again. You're not happy. Okay, so wet feet and all. I came over here after being in the lake like I just was. I stood here on this old stump, right? And I felt something. And I don't know, I think I feel it right now. I feel more, it's like I almost don't want to have the camera rolling, but I want to take you guys along for this. I'd probably experience it better without this thing, without this device rolling, but I felt immediately so grounded, more grounded than I just felt in the lake. And I thought to myself, I'm standing on a dead stump. How? Oh no, they trimmed it. Oh crap, look, they trimmed it. There's still some nubs. This is not a dead stump, folks. They actually trimmed it since this weekend. You see, these were like 12 inches tall. It was actually trying to grow branches out here. They trimmed all these. This is not a dead tree, folks. See what I'm standing on right here? It's a little rotten in the middle. They must have taken this down probably in the fall. It looks pretty dead there. But if you look at my feet, I'm grounding out a little bit. That's not as much. Last time my pants were wet, so I had a big old puddle. Maybe I grounded out a little better last time. Maybe this camera is just quiet time grounding out is better than talking to an electronic device. This tree's not dead. And if you think about this tree, how old is this tree? Man, I could count these rings, right? I don't know, 50, 60, 70. I don't even know what type of tree it is. Don't know. I work in the tree game a little bit, but I'm no arborist, so I don't know. I run the Vermeer. I'm the ground guy. Anyways, thanks for coming along. Have a great day.